Good morning to all training and workshop participants. Welcome to the training workshop on writing thesis with the iThesis system, organized by Division of Academic Administration, Silvagron University. The purpose of today's training workshop is to provide participants with knowledge and clear understanding of the iThesis system workflow and enable to use system effectively for write thesis overall from start to the end. And now we are honored to have Associate Professor Dr. Pornsawad, Assistant to the President for Academic Affairs and a lecturer in field of statistics, Faculty of Science, Silvagron University, as today's speaker. And now, may I kindly invite our speaker to begin the session. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our speaker, Associate Professor Dr. Pornsawad.
Thank you very much. We have staff from the Division of Academic Affairs to help our trainers for today. So we want you to use the iThesis system to write a correct dissertation for your study. Therefore, we meet today. So first of all, I like to give the overview for iThesis system, and then we will go to the detail of the iThesis system after the video. Okay.
The presentation is about the Thesis Management System or iThesis system. In this clip, there will be an introduction to the system's features and usage for students. iThesis or the Thesis Management System is a comprehensive management system that is utilized from the moment students begin writing their theses to the final step of submitting the complete thesis files. In this system, all forms of research, including doctoral theses, master's theses, and independent research, are collectively referred to as theses. The submission of theses for advisor evaluation is categorized into 3 versions. First version, the thesis outline or proposal version. This version encompasses the section of the thesis that students start writing from Chapter 1 to Chapter 3, which is used for the thesis topic examination. The second version is the thesis draft or draft version. This section involves students starting to write the thesis from Chapter 4 to Chapter 5, preparing for the thesis examination. Students must go through the draft version before being eligible to take the thesis examination. And the final version is the complete thesis or complete version. This part involves students making revisions to the thesis to produce a complete version after successfully passing the thesis examination. iThesis features comprises iThesis management, overseeing the thesis process from drafting to submission, exclusively supporting Microsoft software on the Windows OS. It facilitates reference list management, mandating the use of EndNote software for list creation, as specified by the university. For version control, the system will store every version of the thesis file that students create and save to the cloud. The system will automatically save both .doc and .pdf formats for each version when students use the Save to Cloud feature. The template controller in the system manages the formatting of key thesis document pages like cover, certificate, approval, introduction, and table of contents. Students cannot modify or add content to these pages in Microsoft Word. The system automatically generates them. The advisor and advisee relationship involves collaboration between students and advisors. Upon submission of proposal draft or complete version files, the system notifies advisors via email. The iThesis system incorporates a plagiarism checker, mandating students to use it before submitting proposal draft and complete version. This guarantees advisors can assess and confirm the content's authenticity through regular plagiarism checks. For the final part, the iThesis system will submit the complete thesis files of students to the Institutional Knowledge Repository and the Office of the Higher Education Commission. The scope of the iThesis system consists of two main parts. The iThesis portal is the section where students manage their thesis-related information. This includes entering basic data for the thesis and submitting the thesis to advisors, both for the proposal draft and complete version. The second part is used by students for writing the content of their thesis, and it still utilizes Microsoft Word. However, additional functionality is incorporated through the installation of a supplementary program known as a Microsoft Word add-in. To use the iThesis systems portal on your computer, it's required to have a stable web browser. The recommended browser is Google Chrome for optimal performance. However, Safari and Firefox are also supported alternatives. For Microsoft Word, the iThesis system supports Microsoft Word 2013 and later versions but does not support Windows XP. As for reference management, Silpacorn University mandates the use of the EndNote program. Students can download and install EndNote for free from the Silpacorn University Library website. For working within the iThesis system, students should start by logging into the web portal to enter basic information about your thesis, enabling the generation of a template. Once students have completed writing the thesis content, you should click Save to Cloud to store the thesis file on the iThesis system's web server. Students can then choose the version you wish to submit to your advisor through the web portal. Via the web portal, students can also run a plagiarism check and submit the proposal draft and complete version. After selecting and saving the proposal draft and complete version through the web portal, advisors will receive an email notification to review the submitted documents. Advisors must then click to review and approve. The differences in each process between the proposal draft and complete version: when students start writing the thesis via the web portal using University Internet Network username and password to log in, the information students need to enter includes the thesis title in Thai and English, the names of the advisor and exam committee, personal information, and template settings such as language, font, and size for writing the thesis. Once students have entered all 4 sections of information through the web portal, you can begin writing the thesis content. After logging in with the username and password, students click Generate Template. The system retrieves the information entered by students on the web portal to generate the thesis template. Students commence writing the thesis content in the blank section after the table of contents. Upon completion of writing the thesis, students should click Save to Cloud. The file saved by students will appear on the web portal. Students select the desired proposal version, then click to check for plagiarism and submit it to the advisor for consideration through the web portal. Subsequently, the advisor receives an email containing the student's proposal version file. If the advisor approves it for examination of the thesis topic, the advisor clicks the Approved menu. For the draft process, only the thesis advisor has the authority to approve. The process is similar to the proposal process, where students must log in through the web portal to enter additional information about the thesis in the draft version section. This includes filling in the abstract in both Thai and English and citation acknowledgements. Once students have entered the information through the web portal, you return to write chapters 4 and 5 of the thesis using the Microsoft Word add-in. After completing the thesis, students click Save to Cloud and then submit the draft thesis to the advisor through the web portal by selecting the desired version, checking for plagiarism, and sending it to the advisor. If the advisor approves, you click Approve, allowing the student to proceed to the thesis examination. Any further revisions to the thesis after the examination must be done in the last version, which is the complete version. The entire thesis publication process encompasses inputting relevant information, and once the data is provided, students can refine the thesis using the Microsoft Word add-in. A critical aspect is the 45-day deadline post-thesis examination for finalizing the document. Following thesis editing, students save it to the cloud and then revisit the web portal to click Submit Complete Version for the advisor's assessment. This submission incorporates details about thesis publication and the category entered on the web portal pre-editing. Upon advisor approval, students can generate a submission form and the thesis approval page, facilitating progression in the graduation process. This structured approach ensures a systematic and efficient procedure, with collaboration between the Microsoft Word add-in, cloud storage, and web portal for seamless completion and submission of the thesis before the graduation milestone. If a student wants to alter the thesis topic or advisor post-approval of the proposal, they should use the web portal's electronic form menu, specifically the Topic submenu. Clicking Submit triggers an email notification to the advisor. The advisor reviews and, if approved, clicks Approve, prompting an email to the Academic Affairs Officer. After officer approval, the student can revisit the web portal to modify the thesis details. The student generates a template using the Microsoft Word add-in and submits it to the advisor for approval of the revised version. This infographic illustrates the step-by-step process of using the iThesis system, starting from the installation by students to the document scanning for graduation completion. The advisor's involvement in the process consists of 3 parts: proposal draft and complete version. If you have any further questions or need assistance with any aspect of the thesis process, please feel free to reach out. You can contact us at Academic Administration Division for prompt support and guidance. Thank you for your attention and best wishes on your thesis journey.
Okay, so you know where you can find us. This team will help you to solve the problem about iThesis. No? So as you can see, that iThesis is a complicated system. We have mainly 3 steps. first we have to make a proposal, the draft for proposal, and after you have approved for your proposal, you can do your draft of your thesis, and later you can have the complete versions. And to work with iThesis, you also need EndNote. Today so in the video, we don't mention about EndNote in the iThesis, but today you will use EndNote also to produce the document, okay? And first, to use the iThesis and activate account, we will register to the web portal.su.ac.th. So I don't know, did you already register to this web already or not? But maybe we show at the beginning. So first, could you go back a little bit? So when you go to portal.su.ac.th, you go to the account activation for the first bottom click, and then you click new account activation mode, and then you choose student, and then you choose the country, maybe for you from so you can use your own countries, and then you put the proposal SU personal ID, student ID, name in English, last name in English, date of birth, and then mobile phone if you. So we need the mobile phone to get the OTP for activate the system. It's very important. And then we click confirm to finish the system. Maybe you already did this step. Click. And then after that, so we go to the ithesis.su.ac.th on this page. So first we have 3 tabs. First, it is the data. So on this page, you can see that we have 4 parts for statistics. First, it is the proposal and the 3 colors. So green means the complete proposal, and the number is 543. This means we have 543 students that complete the proposal in our system. And then we have yellow. Yellow is the pending. So we the students already registered to the system, and they work for the proposal and waiting to complete this proposal. And then gray color is none. Maybe they did not do something in this step. We have also the draft on the right hand side. This is the draft for the thesis. We have the complete version, and we have the barcode. If you finish your examination and ask for graduates, then you can get the barcodes for your dissertation. Okay, and then at the bottom, you can see also types
and English for the faculty information, the number of students for each faculty. For example, your faculty is pharmacy, so we have 66 students from pharmacy use this. And also we have the statistic for each student that you can see student ID, full name, and the field of study and the status of each person. Could you find your name? Not yet? Okay. Uh, Next tab, it is the tutorial. On this tab, you can find the information to do iThesis. So we have also a video, some in Thai, but we also provide also in English. If you cannot understand today, you can go back home and maybe one day you can uh, remind yourself uh, here for each step. So you plan that maybe next year you will maybe you have the examination, you want to maybe you forgot something, you can come back to here the information. So next we have the third tab for Microsoft Word add-in. So iThesis is something that needs a lot of tools. If you want to edit or write your dissertation, so you need to do it on the Microsoft Word. So if for some students that don't use Microsoft Word, for example, mathematics or physics use different software to write the thesis. So we need a different method. But usually we use Microsoft Word, and we have two versions, iThesis 64 and iThesis 86. So you need to check which one is best for your computer. But maybe you can see that we recommend to use iThesis 64. Usually I think your laptop maybe can use iThesis 64. So if we click, the download pop-up will appear here. So in this step, we download the software to the laptop. So if you click, maybe we can slowly a little bit. If you have the problem that you cannot follow, you can raise your hand that please, slowly, please. So when we download, this file will keep in the download folder, and we can click this and download the program to your laptop. Okay.
ไม่เป็นไรครับได้มันก็ขึ้นซ้ำให้เขาลั่น
Okay, you can download and install it to your system. If it finished, you can raise your hand. We can go slowly.
เรียบร้อย
finish.
เดี๋ยวลองเช็คเปิดดูวิธีเช็ค
After you install the program to your laptop, then we want to check it's correct install to your computer. We can go to the Microsoft Word. Open the Microsoft Word. So on this page, maybe now you can see on the tab, the menu tab, that you can see the iThesis here. If you click on the left hand side, you can see the logo on the Google logo. So this logo is not Silapakon University logo, but it is for the government logo. And then
เดี๋ยวทำเป็นหน้าเว็บบังคับให้เนี่ยนะครับก็โอเคแล้ว
okay, then we will go back to the itc.edu.ac.th and so we will log into the system. First, you put your login name. It is the same when you log into portal system of Silapakon University, and you also use the same password, and then click login. Okay, and then we will go to we will fill the information and follow step by step. So we go to your profile. You see the profile, and on the profile page, we have the basic information and contact information. We have to fill this basic information first. So you can check your information because the iThesis system will connect to Silapakon University system. If you register log in, then the basic information will appear on this page. For example, your name for Thai people, we also have Thai name. For you, you have English name, you have field of study, maybe also in Thai. You have the faculty name or college name. Maybe for you can be pharmacy. And then the degree name for in Thai and in English. So you can check this information correct or not first. If not, you can tell us to solve the problem. And then let's see at the second tab for contact information. So you can see the student email. Here we also already give you your student email that's from our system. When you register to the iThesis, you give some information, no? And then maybe you can add more. Maybe you have your own email. You can put your second email here if you want. Because maybe usually you check your own email. You can add more. And then we already need student mobile phone number. You can put the phone number here. And then you can see the name. You know her? No. Okay, I don't know. We assign graduate staff to take care all the process for your thesis. So in this case, we have Miss Chontisha Punyala. She, she is Chontisha. So maybe you can see the name, and if you want to know some who is Chontisha, you can find in this book. Okay, and then save. Okay, and click OK. You can see the green pop up here to confirm that the all information that you fill in this page already saved in the system. Okay. And then we go to the electronic form. So on this page, we have six, maybe five steps: topic, committee, and examiner. Oh no, four steps. With biography and template setting. So this basic information we will use to set for the page in the iThesis. Then first we start with topic. So maybe you can, if you know the topic, you can fill here. So if you don't know now, because your advisor don't tell anything up to now, you can fill something to test. Don't worry, because you can edit it anytime you want. I will fill some text. So if you don't know title, you don't need to fill it. Okay, you can fill only English topic. So in some case, maybe in some case, if you have the special character, I don't know, maybe some field needs special character. For example, umlaut, dot dot, or special name. For example, I put A here. You need to type complete the title in some editor. For example, in the Microsoft Word here, and I want to find some character, which is a special character. Maybe symbol. Let me find symbol. Something here. Five. Okay. So pi is a special character in this case, and you can complete. You can write the title in some editor For example, in this case, I write in the Microsoft Word, use the special case. In this case, I have type symbol and then copy and then paste on the topic here. No, no, it's key. เป็น A นี่มันเป็น A อุ้มเรา maybe another I is not work สถาบันที่มันเป็น A อะไรนี่ไงใช่ใช่ A okay maybe this very small but maybe you can see that I have A and dot on the top okay then it's also applicable in this case that A and dot also can use in the topic. And if you want italic character, you also use the tools here, or also the superscript or subscript. You can use the tool on this page. And then if you already finished, you can save. And then you can see the pop up to confirm that your process is already saved to the system. Okay, all finished for the topic. And then we can go to the next tab for committee and examiner for your thesis. Then before you do this step, you can ask your supervisor for the name of the committee for your thesis. Who will be my committee? If you have the names, you have the position, then you can fill in this tab. Maybe today you don't know, can choose. For example, okay, here it is, you can select, we have many choice for you. First, we have advisor. So I think you know already who is your advisor. You can put the information for your advisor. First, if your advisor is the staff in our university, then you can search for his name. For example, in this case, we use Pons with S, and then you can see Professor Chusak, Professor Pornsarp, Professor Pornsarp, and maybe in our system. Also, for some professors that already have the information in our system, you also can see her name here. In this case, maybe we can choose Pornsawad is my name. And then we need, if you choose, her information will appear here only for the names and family name that we provide to the system. The others that's really important is the prefix for your advisor. For example, maybe we don't need to fill for Thai name, only for English prefix that's very important for you. So you can put the positions for your advisor here. In this case, I have two. So for me, I choose associate professor. Okay, and if you choose the correct position, then you will have both abbreviation and the full position. And on the block, the fourth block, at the end of the name, you can put the postfix for your advisor. For example, for me, maybe it is PhD because I have the PhD degree. And for some people, maybe need different degree. For example, maybe doctor, or maybe MD, or maybe doctor rare that. This is from Germany, maybe for mine. Okay, I can choose here the post for the information of supervisor. Okay, so you have to make it correct because if you make it wrong, your advisor will ask you why I am a doctor. Okay, okay, then so we put the email
ประเด็น email อ่ะพอจะทานภาษาในโรงเรียน
So if you choose your supervisor, the name of your advisor, we can have the email of your advisor here.
ก็ถ้าเกิดว่าคือถ้าเป็นจริงๆแล้วอะค่ะถ้าเกิดอาจารย์ไม่ได้ใช้ก็ให้ใส่เพิ่มได้
So for your advisor, maybe he like to use his own personal email. Maybe you can also put his email here, and also for the mobile phone. Okay. So on the screen, I use something not correct because this is not the mobile phone, only 0 to 9. After you fill all information for your advisor, you can save the information. Okay, click save. Okay, we have the pop-up to confirm this step.
ใช้ติดถ้าเกิดผิดก็แก้ไข
Okay, then you can see all information of your advisor, the name, family name, position, prefix, and postfix. If it is not correct, maybe you can click the pen or the jump to delete information and fill it again. Or you can click the pen to modify the information. Okay, but in this case, it is all correct. So to do your thesis, you also need more information. And if you don't know today, you can edit or modify the names, the list later. Okay.
ก็คือต้องตอบ
So if you have a co-advisor, you need to fill also the information of co-advisor. If not, so you can skip for co-advisor. And then you need chairman. I know that today you don't know who is your chairman, but you need his information. This information you need to ask your advisor. Also committee.
อ๋อได้
Okay. Then you can fill also the information of committee. External examiner also need for your examinations. Also for the information of dean of your faculty, you also to fill his information.
นะแค่นี้ก็ได้
Maybe today we don't fill the information for deans, committee, and chairman today. Only advisor, for example. Okay.
บอกว่าหน้าเป็น
Later, this information will appear on the maybe second page for the side. When you complete your thesis, you have the examination and you get the results after examination. Then this person will give your signature. Okay, therefore we need all names to show on that page. Okay. The third tab, it is biography for yourself. Maybe the name,
อันนี้เป็นประวัติวิจัยที่มันจะไปอยู่ใน
biography here will appear at the last page. It is an information for yourself, names, institutions, attended, application, award, if you have. So this information, the people can learn about you later for this. Could we show some example? Yeah. Maybe I show the page where you can see it. Here. So this information will appear before the list of the reference. People can learn who write the thesis, information, the date, or award that you want to fill them. Maybe later, if you want to modify it, you can fill it later. We can save. In this case, we put only the name and the family name my staff. And then the last is very important because it will control all the things in your thesis. For example, font, style of font, and many. So for you, maybe you need English to write the thesis. You don't write it in Thai, right? Write in English, no? Then you only take English. You have to choose. You want to write the thesis in Thai, or you want to write the thesis in English. And in this case, we choose English. And then we choose the font for English. We have only two for English, Times New Roman and Claudia New for the. Okay, in this case, we choose Times New Roman. And for Times New Roman, we need committee page font size to be 12. And the other thing also 12. Everything 12. So please change from 16 to 12. And then I think if you want to show the list of table, you choose yes for the list of table. And the heading already given. You don't need to fill anything. And also the same for the list of figure. You say yes, I want the list of figure. to appear on your dissertation. Yeah. Click yes, then save it, then confirm by the green button.
เราตั้งค่าเรียบร้อยแล้วเดี๋ยวจะไปเปิดบท
Okay, we finish this step. After we setting everything for your thesis, we will go back to Microsoft Word. Okay. And we open again the Microsoft Word. And then go to iThesis here. So now we have the empty page. Don't have any. And as you told you, we have the logo for the government here. We want to activate the iThesis for to use for Silapakon University. So we will put the password. It is itc.su.ac.th. Okay. And then click activate. And now you can see something change. Sorry. So now you can see the logo on the right hand side. It is our logo, Silapakon University logo. If you can see the green logo here, it is already active. And then we go to login to use the ID. Click the button login, and then you can see the panel to log into the ID. You put username and then password. And then log in. And now you can see, can we make it bigger? The same, sorry. So you can see the version of iThesis 1.4.0. You can see your name, and then the student ID. In this case, it's very old, 56902305. And then you can see the faculty name and your degree and Silapakon University. Is it correct for your case? Okay. And then you can see the empty block. Later you can see more information in this area. No? And then we go back to the empty page. Okay. We will generate the template by click the bottom generate and waiting a little bit because it is generated from the iThesis system. So if you have many page, many figure or many table, it takes time. 100% is complete. Now we go to, we can see the page in your thesis here. First, we have the first page. We have the logo. Could we make it a little bit bigger? Okay. We have a logo. We have the title in English. Also the special character here and your name and then the words a thesis proposal submitted in partial fulfillment of the requirement of Master of Arts in this case and Education Informatics, Lapakon University academic year. So you generate today you got 2024 and then the copyright of Singapore University for the first page. You don't need to do anything for the first page. It's already generated for you. And then you have it for if you have Thai information, you can have the Thai page here. But in your case, I believe that it is empty in your case. And then the third page also for the information of the title. It's the same. And then the fourth page, we have your title, we have your name, field of study, the name of your advisor, you see, advisor names, Associate Professor Pornsawad, and the degree, and then the words, Faculty of Graduate Schools, Singapore University, then blah, blah, blah. And then you can see here, the Dean of Faculty of Graduate School, and because you don't have his name at the moment, if then you cannot see in the bracket. It's supposed to be the name of the dean. And the chairperson also the same. It's supposed to have some names in the bracket here. And then the name of your advisor. So on this page, you need his signature later when you finish everything. And then you have the table of content. Later we will improve this table. At the moment you have only subpage. Okay. So because we choose yes, for the list of table you have this page for the table. Later we will improve this page. We have also list of figure, the same for table. Okay. Right here. So we have the empty page here where you will fill the information for your thesis. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, 3, 4, and 5. Usually we have 5, but it is not maybe for some people maybe we have 4. We have also the reference here for okay. Here we have the empty because we don't have the information at the moment. And we have the empty page for activity. Here we have your biography. In our case, we fill only the name and family name for you. Okay. So this This page will give you the information from EndNote. You will see later.
เดี๋ยวมาเริ่มเขียน
So we will start for the first chapter for chapter 1 for introduction. You have some text to fill. Maybe you can Google some text to fill. In our case, we copy from the previous dissertation. Okay. Maybe we can wait a little bit. Our audience need to fill some text. So in my case, I have chapter 1, introduction, and I have 1.1 for section 1.1, the rationale of the study and subject. You can type something.
ใส่เลยแบบไม่มาเดี๋ยวที่จะถึงก็คืออันเนี้ยผมเข้าไปหนึ่ง
Maybe you can give some section, more section here. I will create the chapter 2. I try to make 3 chapters because when you the first step you need the proposal version. Usually we need 3 chapters. Chapter 1 is the introduction. And here we have chapter 3 for material and method. This is because later I want to create the content. I wait for you to create some more information for chapter 1, 2, and 3.
ส่วนเลขที่มันเป็นตัวหนึ่งมันเป็นเลขไอครับนะคะมันเป็นเลขอย่างเงี้ยนะหนึ่งสองอันนี้เป็นหัวข้อย่อยสรุปใช่เลขหนึ่งเป็นเลขหนึ่งกัน
มี3 chapter แล้วเนาะ chapter second I believe you have 3 chapters. Chapter 1, introduction, and subsection, and section 1.1, and then
เดี๋ยวจะดึงหัวข้อไปที่หน้าหลัก
we want to make a
table of content.
we will create a table of contents for chapter 1, 2, and 3. First, we cover the name of a chapter. You select it first.
ที่โฮมค่ะ
And then click home.
ก็เมนูสไตล์
And we select the style for chapter. So for chapter, please choose heading 1 for the chapter.
chapter 1 ถึง 5ให้ใช้ heading 1
For chapter 1, chapter 2 until chapter 5, please use style heading 1.
ก็ให้น้อง modify ค่ะ
and then you click
ขวา
right click and you have to choose modify. Okay, now you need to set some information here. You have the property names heading 1. This is already setting. Size normal. And then the format for the text, please choose Time New Roman. And then the font, it is
12
we use 12, the same as you said it before. And then maybe bold for heading. Okay, and then the text should be in black. And then the center. And you can see the example. And then please choose new document based on this template. So we want to use these options, this style for all chapters. And then click OK. And then you can see that the title already set to be heading 1.
บทที่2
Okay, then we go to chapter 2.
ขวา modify
Click right click
กด save เดี๋ยวให้พี่โอ๋นะคะ
we do the same for chapter 2, but maybe at this time it is more easy. We select chapter 2 and literature review for chapter 2, and then we choose heading 1, and now it is already changed. This is because we already set to use for all heading 1. And then the same for chapter 3. For chapter 3, we cover the chapter 3 material and method, and then we choose heading 1. You can do the same for chapter 4 and chapter 5.
ต่อไปบุ๊กมาร์กเพื่อดึงไปหน้าสา
Ready? Finish? Okay. Then choose ITC tab. Yeah. And then choose bookmark. And then you can go to table of contents. You can see now you have chapter 1 on the first page, chapter 2 on the second page, and chapter 3 on the third page here.
จะเห็นเราชื่อเนี่ยมันจะต้องไปอยู่บรรทัดเดียวกันวิธีการก็คือต้องกด shift and
Wait. This is because here we have introduction in the second line. So if we want, usually we want the introduction on the same line with chapter 1. Also for chapter 2 and 3, we want the name of chapter on the same line. Then we go back to the chapter 1 introduction.
ไปอยู่บนเดียวกัน
Please move introduction to after number 1
แล้วก็ชีฟเอ็นเตอร์
and then shift enter.
กดชีฟ
After that, shift and enter.
กดที่สอง
Do the same with chapter 2. Move literature review after number 2 and then shift enter. Chapter 3 material and method to the same line and then shift enter. And then bookmark again. It's already generated.
ก็ขึ้นไปดูที่เทเบิล
You can go back to check it's complete on the page table of content. Now, introduction on the same line with chapter 1. Literature review on the same line with chapter 2. The same with chapter 3.
เดี๋ยวต่อไปเราจะสร้าง
So next, we want to create the table of content for the table, list of tables, sorry, and the same for list of figure.
เราจะสร้างเป็นตาราง
Maybe you can create some table on your page. Add one table. And then table 1 and some information of table 1.
ชื่อเทเบิลหนึ่งเพราะว่าบางคนบอกว่าแล้วใช้
Wait. So usually if you copy or maybe in case you have table 1 and information, please delete table 1. Only the information for table 1 that we want. In fact, when you create it, you only need the name of the table. Don't put table 1 in your table. Okay, then go to iThesis. And then choose a table. So you can see table 1 is appear here before data. You can modify. For example, if you don't like it italic, you can change. You can make it bold if you want. maybe I need more table. I want to show you if we maybe again, maybe at this time we want only information of the table. You know already that we don't need type table. When you give the information here, you can go back again to iThesis and then choose table. You see, you have table 2 and information. You can modify it as you like. Okay, maybe we wait. Next step, we want to create a list of table. We click bookmark. And then you can go back to the page. For list of table, you can see table 1 data on the first page. Table 2 information on the first page. Maybe we can insert figure. The same for figure. Maybe you need some figure. Figure and table use the same idea. I add the rectangle. Okay, rectangle in blue. And the name. Some name. Yeah, oh my. Test. She like test. Okay, only the name of the figure. Okay. And then go back to iThesis and choose figure. And then you can modify the text a little bit if you want. Okay, I want more bigger. Circle. Okay. Okay. Now we have the name of the figure, and then you go to iThesis and then choose figure here, and then you can modify the text. And then bookmark. You can go back to the list of figure to check it is already done. Okay. You have the list of table. You have the list of figure. Maybe we can insert a little bit to see that what happens if we have to add spatial figure or spatial table between figure 1 or 2. I want to show you something. This is why we cannot type bigger. We insert triangle here. Please think about the name. Okay, one. And then iThesis. Bigger. And then modify a little bit. Now you see that the figure test become figure 3. No? And the figure for rectangle, it is figure 2. It change automatic. You don't need to type. And then when you create a list of figure, everything change automatic. Bookmark. Go back to list of figure. Now you see figure 1 for test, figure 2 for 1, figure 3 for test. Okay. So it is easy if you can use it to insert more figure or table. Table also use the same idea.
อาจจะเป็น
Okay.
insert เป็น
Okay. The most important part it is the endnote.
ก็น่าจะยังค่ะก็คือเราจะต้องดาวน์โหลด EndNote ก่อน
Do you have endnote on your laptop? You have it already. Okay. Then we can go to the next step.
ก็ต้องสร้าง library EndNote
So we go to EndNote program. Open EndNote.
เราต้องสร้าง library EndNote ก่อน
First, we want to create library for your laptop.
เมื่อเปิดโปรแกรมมาค่ะก็ต้องไปที่ไฟล์
First, we go to File. Did you already open EndNote? Okay. Go to File and New. And then you can choose some name. For example, test. Okay. When maybe you can choose the folder. I like to suggest something. You need to create the folder to use for your dissertation. Everything should be here. You have to test also in that folder. Okay, and then save.
เข้ามา
Here you can create okay this page show test.enl for EndNote library. So for your library, you can add reference list. You can import or you can add by yourself. We go to the reference and new reference. And then we have many types for the reference. You have to know which type is used for the reference. For example, book or article or conference or dissertation thesis. So in this case, we choose type book, and then we add the name for the author. We add year for the book. We add title in English. And I try to create some only choose something. And then if you have more information, you can add for book. For example, Thailand for place, garbage, garbager, yeah. This is only for example. If you don't know something,
เริ่มแค่นี้นะใช้กรอกเรียบร้อยก็กดปิดแล้วก็ปา
and then when you finish, you can close this page by choose the small cloth symbol. This is not a big one. The second one is a small cloth symbol. Close it. And then you can see on your library the information of the book that you added. And, you can see, you can preview on this panel. If it is not correct, you can go back.
ก็คือจะกรอกใหม่หรือว่าจะแก้ไขดับเบิลคลิกค่ะ
You double click to the names, and then you can go back to add or modify the information. Maybe you can add a page, 100, for example. Okay, and then close.
ไม่แน่นะไม่คือมันต้องไปตั้งค่าพิเศษอย่างขอเป็นให้มันโชว์นะ
Okay,
เดี๋ยวถ้าแก้ชื่อเรื่องเดี๋ยวลองแก้ชื่อเรื่องมานะ
make it short. Okay. You want to add more? Maybe now article. We go to reference, new reference. Choose article. And then order. Thousand 24. This is the title for the article. And then the journal volume. Page.
แค่นี้ก็ได้ค่ะ
Okay, if you finish, you can close this window. Okay, then you can see now that you have the reference in the library. Maybe after this, if you have the list, you can go back and then create it to use later, because you can save and you can should use later if you want.
ที่ Microsoft เปิด
Then we go back to the Microsoft Word. Now we want to add the reference in your text.
เพื่อไปวาง
So you have to choose where you want to place to say that this sentence contains your reference. So you click, maybe in this case, I click at the end of the line after storage.
ก็ไปที่ library
And then you go back to library.
เลือก
You choose
รายการ
the reference you want. And then you go back to Microsoft Word. You have to make sure that you choose the correct one. And then If you already installed the EndNote, you have EndNote in your laptop, you should have the tab EndNote here. You choose EndNote
ก็เลือกสไตล์
and then you choose the style. Usually, I don't know, someone like to use APA style, someone use Chicago, someone use number. For mathematics, I like to choose number. I don't know, maybe your advisor can say which one is the best for your dissertation. In this case, I choose APA style. And then we choose insert citations. We choose insert select selected citation that we already selected. Okay, now you can see that the name of the reference already appear here.
เป็นมันจะอยู่ด้านหลัง
Now we go to the reference page here. It's appear here for the reference. We have one page for reference. After biography. Shall we try a next one? Maybe chapter 2. Okay, somewhere. Maybe on here in the figure. Okay.
ต่อไปมีอะไรบ้าง
Then we go back to the EndNote and select the second one. And then go back to the words again and select insert citations, insert selected citations. Okay, now you can see the information, and also you have the list of reference on this.
ก็เรียบร้อยแล้วค่ะเดี๋ยวเราจะเซฟทุกข่าวตอนนี้เรา
Now it's already to save. Up to now we have everything in our laptop. We want to put our information on the cloud. Okay. We go back to Word and select iThesis. Now you choose.
เช็คการออนไลน์
We check the online status. If it's click how to say correct symbol, it's already online. If you don't online, you cannot save to cloud. This is important because you have everything and you cannot save to the cloud because you don't connect to the internet. Okay, then save to cloud. And then okay.
ก็อันนี้จะถามว่าเซฟลงเครื่องหรือเปล่า
If you like also to save your work on your laptop, you also can save it here in the folder that you already create.
เซฟหรือไม่
If you don't like, you cancel. And then it takes time to save on cloud. It depends on your mini page
ในระบบ
layout.
จะถามว่าจะเซฟไลบรารีไหมไฟล์ไลบรารีไม่เซฟก็ได้
If you want to save the EndNote library to the cloud, you also can save it. If you don't like, you can select cancel. Usually, the library already saved to your laptop.
เสร็จเรียบร้อยก็จะมี
Now I have 100%. So it is complete to save on cloud. Now you can see on the panel on the right hand side. On the right hand side. Now you can see that we have information for the file type, number, and the date time to save on cloud. Later you can have many lines here. It show the information when you save your file on cloud. So you have 5 gigabyte space on the cloud that you can save everything on the cloud. If it is not enough, in some case you have the figure and your file is very big and the space is not enough, maybe you can delete the hit, the old version of the iThesis and then you use only the new one. But in this case, I have only one.
ถ้าเรียบร้อยแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะไปส่งให้อาจารย์ที่ปรึกษาพิจารณามันอยู่ที่ไฟล์
Wait a little bit because your file is a little bit big. Maybe you can see your internet connection. It depends on it.
อยู่ที่สัญญาณกับอยู่ที่ไฟล์เดี๋ยวก่อนนะให้ส่งให้อาจารย์แล้วค่อยเบรกให้ส่งให้อาจารย์แล้วเดี๋ยวเบรก
If you don't success to save on cloud and then you shut down your laptop, everything is disappear. You have to wait.
ลองแคนเซิลมาเซฟได้ก็คืออันแคนเซิลไม่เซฟแล้วเดี๋ยวเซฟใหม่บางทีเป็นที่เครื่อง
Is it easy to use? Not easy. A little bit complicated. And after today, we forgot everything. Put it here. But we have a video clip on YouTube that we can learn later. Shall we go to the next step? A little bit.
เนี้ยเดี๋ยวเราจะไปส่งเนี่ยนะคะเดี๋ยวจะไปที่หน้าเว็บเพื่อที่จะส่งเนี่ย
So let me go further a little bit before we take a break.
ได้ไหม
Okay.
เราจะให้เช็คว่าถ้าเซฟสำเร็จจะเป็นไง
So if we success for saving to cloud, we have all information appear here, and then
ก็เดี๋ยวเราจะไปส่งให้อาจารย์ที่หน้าเว็บ
we will go to the iThesis .su.ac.th to we want to send this draft to our advisor.
ที่แท็บ
So we go to the revision and approval, and then we have the file. Your thesis here, the record. We have the information for your thesis. We create on 18th of December at 10 o'clock. And then you can see the small symbol for words and PDF.
ให้เราเช็ค PDF ก่อน
So we can check on PDF versions.
คลิกที่ไฟ
We
ล์
click it. Then you can see the PDF version for your thesis and your work. Check that it's complete as you like. Speaker, reference.
แต่ครั้งสุดท้ายมันจะถูกดึงมาได้แบบ
So we have the complete version for the reference. Here you have the work reference and the list of your reference.
ถ้าเช็คเรียบร้อยเดี๋ยวเราจะไปส่ง
If it's already complete, we go back to ithesis.ac.th
ก็
and
ต้องเช็ค
then
ภาษาลิซึม
it is important to check the plagiarism.
เป็นหนึ่ง
We click and then OK.
ต่อ
And we wait for the system to check the percentage of plagiarism.
ระหว่างเช็คต้องคอยรีเฟรช
So it takes time. During this time, you can refresh the page to update the information. Shall we wait?
ใช้เวลานิดนึง
Okay. On cue. It depends. If you do this during the end of the semester, so many people like to check the plagiarism. You know, many people, not only for Lapakon University, but many people, students from Chulalongkorn, students from Macdon University, and other also like to check the plagiarism at the same time. Maybe today, okay. Learning. Basic. Basic นะ
คือถ้าเกิดเนื้อหาเยอะก็จะนานสูงเลย
Perfect. 0%.
เราสามารถเข้าไปคลิกเช็คได้
So the percentage of plagiarism detection, it depends on your supervisor. If he say that 10% is enough, so you don't want. You can click to see the report for Kajagism. So in this case, we have 0%.
ก็แจ้งนิดนึงว่าเปอร์เซ็นต์ขึ้นอยู่กับอีกเลือกไฟล์ที่จะส่งให้อาจารย์
Now we click on the circle to choose the file that we want to send to advisor. And then it shows the details of revisions, size of PDF, size of doc, total page, total figure, and download. And you can also write a message to your professor. Maybe please check and approve my draft or proposal, for example. And then you can send the file to advisor.
ถ้าเกิดเราจะส่งเซฟ
Save
proposal
proposal.
จะมีไฟล์
Click save proposal. Okay. Okay. Now you can see pending status for your proposal. And at this step, you wait for the approval from your supervisor.
ให้เราเช็คตรงนี้ได้เช็คสถานะตรงนี้ได้
You can check the electronic form for the status. So you can see the pop-up on the right-hand side. Proposal advisor pending. This is because your advisor needs some time to read your draft.
อันนี้เดี๋ยวเราก็รอให้อาจารย์เราอัปเดต
Okay, because your supervisor needs the time to read the proposal, then we can wait. We can have a break here, and then after the break, maybe your advisor will give your approve for the dissertation. Okay, maybe 20 minutes.
ได้ค่ะอาจารย์ได้
Okay, we go back.
ให้มาสต็อปวิดีโอเดี๋ยวไปกดให้ก่อน
Welcome back. So, we hope after we send the proposal version to our advisor, he will approve, and we expect that we have green check here. So we have a proposal already approved by advisor and the officer. So we have both advisor and officer to approve your proposal.
ต่อไปจะเป็นดราฟเวอร์ชัน
Okay, then we will go to make a draft version for.
ก่อนที่จะไปเขียนดราฟเวอร์ชันเราต้องมาเพิ่มข้อมูลในอิเล็กทรอนิกส์
So we go back to electronic form, and then if you observe here, the approval status, you have proposal, advisor approve, and officer approve. And then we go to abstract. Then you can add the abstract for your thesis here. maybe you can put some text in this box. Anything you like? If you don't know or you don't have Thai abstract, you don't need to fill. You only need abstract in English. And then you add also some keyword here. And then add and more. Okay, I have 3 words for keyword. And then we save and confirm. Then we have 3 button for success. Then for your thesis, maybe you have also the acknowledgement. You want to say thank you for someone. You can add it here. We can wait a little bit. And then save. Now we have abstract. We have acknowledgement. Then we will go back to Microsoft Word.
เปิด Microsoft Word ล็อกอินพอมันมีออฟฟิศไปเลยก็ให้
If you close the Microsoft Word, you need to open again. At this time, I wait a few minutes. That usually you close after you finish your work, and then you open it again. You go to iThesis tab and then log in. And use the same username and password as you use for portal.
ก็เลือกไฟล์ค่ะเลือกไฟล์
So if you have more than one item here, you have to choose file which you want to modify and then download. Okay, now you have your work, previous work for I.
เดี๋ยวก่อนที่เราจะเริ่มเขียนสิ่งแล้วบทที่ 5เราจะต้องทำการเป็นอะไร
Okay, then before we start the 4th and the 5th chapter, to the next chapter, we have to generate again. Click generate button.
เพื่อดึงหน้ากดย่อกับรายการที่สอง
When you click generate, the information for abstract and acknowledgement that you fill in the portal's page will appear here in the Microsoft. we update information for your thesis before we write the next chapter. Okay, maybe you have the abstract here. Keyword. I have keywords here too. And then the acknowledgement on the next page. Okay, then we can add more chapters after we have more information. I want to add chapter 4 and chapter 5. Maybe you can add chapter 4 and chapter 5. Usually chapter 4, it is the results or analysis for your method. And chapter 5. Okay, now I have the material for chapter 4 and I will do it again to update the table of content. Then chapter 5. Okay. Now I want to move the name of the chapter 4 to the same line and then shift enter. And then you cover chapter 4 and results. And then you choose heading 1. The same for chapter 5. We move the discussion to chapter 5 and then shift enter. And then cover and then heading 1. And to make a table of content, you choose bookmark. Now you have chapter 4 and 5 in the table of content. So if you go back to the table of contents, you have chapter 1 until chapter 5 with the name of the chapter. But usually you have also the section and subsection too. Then we want to have section and subsections also appear here in the table of contents. Then we go back to chapter 1. I want to add rationale of the study to the table of content. We have only words for the name of this section. We cover rationale of the study and then
ไปที่เมนูโฮมค่ะแล้วก็เลือกเป็น heading 2
so at menu home we choose heading 2. For chapter we choose heading 1, but for the section we choose heading 2. Okay, and then right click on shape
modify
uh,
เป็นที่นี่ค่ะ
right click at heading 2 and choose modify. And now we do it again the same as before. We choose the format for Time New Roman and then spell for font size and bold
อยู่ชิด
and
ซ้าย
then left indent. You choose new document based on this template. Then you can apply this setting to all of for whole document. And now your title here is
เป็นทุกมาก
heading 2. Then you go back to ITC. And then click bookmark. Now you see on the page of table of contents for section rationale of the study here in the table of content. Maybe we can make a little bit more 2 or 3 sections.
ไปอันที่ 3หรือว่าต้องกดที่ 2ลองกดที่
So for chapter 2, we do the same. We cover and choose heading 2. Heading 2. Okay.
ค่ะ
And then we go to bookmark. When we go back, we see finish. Okay. And if you have enough section, we go to
เดี๋ยว อันนี้พอเราใส่บทที่ 4 บทที่ 5 แล้วเกิดว่าใครมีแอปดิก็สามารถเพิ่มได้เลย
in case you want to add appendix to your thesis, we can add at the end of your thesis.
ก็ให้ใส่หน้าว่างหลังหน้ารายการอ้างอิง
After reference, you add empty page.
รูป
So at the empty page, you can add the material for appendix.
ก็เราก็ต้องทำให้แอปเป็นไปอยู่หน้าถัดไปก็จะเริ่มเป็น heading 1ใส่รูปไปนิดนึง
So maybe I add one figure or appendix. And now I like to have appendix in the table of content too. So we cover appendix. Maybe we choose heading 1, already setting, and then go to bookmark. And now I hope I have appendix here before, after reference, and before biography.
เรียบร้อยแล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะใช้รูปค่ะ
And then we want to save
เป็นรูปค่ะ
our work to cloud. So please check that you connect to internet and you have the right check for online. And then we click save to cloud. And then okay.
ก็เหมือนเดิมค่ะ
If you want to save your work to your laptop, you can save. If not, you can cancel. We wait a few minutes until 100%.
จะเซฟlibrary endnote ก็ได้ค่ะ
This is the question for EndNote library. If you don't like to save the EndNote library to cloud, you can cancel. Done. If you success to save it on cloud, on the right panel, you can see you have two lines, number 1, number 2. So can I see the
จะมีเวลาบอกแต่ว่าน้องเล็กก็เห็น
okay? At the date time, you see for number 1, I save on 11 o'clock, and for number 2, I save on 10 o'clock, for example. And this means that the last version is always on top. So the new one is always on the first number.
ถ้าเราเสร็จเรียบร้อยเดี๋ยวเราไปส่งให้อาจารย์ใช่ปะ
Okay, now we have chapter 1 until chapter 5. You finish for your thesis. You want to send your draft to your advisor, and he have to read and approve your work. Then we will go back to send the draft to your advisor. Okay, back to iThesis website.
ก็มาที่แท็บ Revision Approval
So please look at revision and approval. And here you have the last version that saved at 11 o'clock. Here, and you can check
จะเช็ค
the draft at the PDF file. click the PDF file and read it. It is the right version that you want to send to your professor. Every time, read it, check it. When you sure, you can send to your advisor.
ถ้าเช็คแล้วมีปัญหาเนี่ยต้องกลับไปแก้ไขแล้วเซฟ
So
ใหม่
if you don't like this version, maybe something you forgot and you want to modify, you have to go back to the file on the Microsoft Word and do it again. The same process.
จะลองไปแก้ไขเซฟใหม่
Okay, maybe I
เจอปัญหา
don't like appendix here. I don't like the blue one. I want to change the color. I will go back to Microsoft Word and change the blue, maybe different color, pink or red, something. I think pink. With pink. It's okay.
แล้วก็เซฟทุกครั้ง
And then save to cloud again. Okay. Cancel. So when finished, you can see the last version is on top on the first line at 11:46, and then we go back to portal. And now you have a lot, many versions here, and you have to check the right version. So I have 11:46 for the last version. I checked on the web, on the PDF file to read all in the thesis. Maybe it is the right one. All are correct and you are sure to send to your advisor. Go back to the photo. I have pin here. Okay. Go back. And now I can check the plagiarism. Okay. And wait. Okay. You can refresh this page. Open.
อาจจะแจ้งนิดนึงว่าถ้าเกิดอาจารย์แอปพูดแล้วก็สามารถไปสอบเรียนรู้ได้เลยแล้วเดี๋ยวหลังสอบเราจะใช่อันเนี้ยเดี๋ยวพออาจารย์นักศึกษาก็ไปเขียนคำข้อเพื่อสอบวิทยานิพนธ์ผ่านระบบเพื่อขอสอบวิทยานิพนธ์เมื่อสอบวิทยานิพนธ์เรียบร้อยแล้วเราก็จะมาแก้ไขวิทยานิพนธ์ที่เป็นฉบับสมบูรณ์เวอร์ชัน
Finish? Maybe mine is
ใช่ค่ะไม่ได้ไม่มีแล้วค่ะเป็นไม่ได้ไม่ได้ค่ะเพราะว่าถ้าเกิดนักศึกษาจบแล้วเขาจะไม่มีจริงๆก็
now my percentage is 2.25. Okay. If you want to see more detail, like we have number here, we can see where I make a copy. The original text
เป็นของเราอันนี้จะเป็นที่
on
เรา
the left hand side, it is mine. On the right hand side, it is for the original.
ครับมันจะเป็นชั้นดาวต้องให้เจ้าชายเรียกเจ้าหน้าที่โสดมาดูหน่อยก็อันเนี้ยเราเช็คได้ค่ะ ถ้าเกิดว่าคิดว่ามันแบบคอปปี้มากเกินไปเราต้องไปแก้ในส่วน
If the present the similarity index is too high,
นั้นดับเลย
sorry,
เราแจ้งว่าถ้าเกิด
so we can modify the word to how to say to avoid this number. Okay, with
เจ้าหน้าที่
for the speed,
บ่ายด้วยก็อาจจะแจ้งว่าแจ้งตรงนี้เป็นที่ว่าถ้าเกิดอาจารย์แอปพูดในฉบับนี้ต้องรอแอปค่ะค่ะค่ะ
okay. Maybe we can test. You can do the same as you did before to send to your advisor. Click, show the right version.
ดับจอมันดับใช่ไหมคะขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay, then we choose the right one. You
Can I
choose the right one, and then send to advisor. You can send to me because you put the name
ก็สามารถกดเซฟ
save as draft version. This means that you send to the advisor. And then you have to wait for the decision from your advisor. and in case your advisor approve, you have the green check, then uh, you can have the examination and fill the form. I think the form is ES3. You fill the form in the REG system to ask for the examination. Then you can have the examinations. After that, we will go back to make a complete version. We have 3 versions: draft, we have proposal version, we have draft version, which is here, and the final version is the complete version. So this complete version we can modify it after we have examination.
แล้วเดี๋ยวพออาจารย์กดแล้วเดี๋ยวเราก็เดี๋ยวมีเวอร์ชันในช่วงบ่ายแล้วเดี๋ยวพออาจารย์กดก็จะเป็นสีเขียวติ๊กถูก
Did you have the green check? But my supervisor is read very long, maybe 2 months. We will have the scholarship from the state, and you can ask to get this support after you have after you have the title of your thesis and approval. But at the second round, maybe the deadline is on February, so you have to make the examination before February. So this is email in the my email. It's supposed to be my email. And then I have to check approve the draft version.
เรียบร้อย
So if
ของ
your
นักศึกษา
supervisor approve your draft version, so you have the green check here. Tomorrow we everything is IT.
แอบบูมแล้วนี่ลองรีเฟรช
8
ขอรหัสนักศึกษาหน่อยพี่โอ๋ 65
Usually you don't know this process. Only your advisor can see this.
เลยแล้ว
Okay. Now you can have a free check. Okay, the draft is already approved by your advisor. And then when the draft is complete with the green check, you can have the examination. Then you go to IEG system. You can fill the form and then go to the want to choose.
สอบเรียบร้อยแล้วเดี๋ยวบริษัทจบหลัง
Okay, after your test, we will go back. We suppose that we have the examination for 1 hour. And then when you go back, we will do a complete version after lunch. Any question before we go back? We go for lunch? No? If not, we come back at 1 o'clock. Okay. Afternoon session. So we complete for the proposal version, draft version, and after you have examination to consider for the draft version, you can get the comment, advice, recommendation from the committee, and then you have to improve or modify your thesis after the examination. Then in this afternoon, we will do the complete version. So we go to first we go back to ithesis.edu, ac.th, and log in. And then we click report data. So before you submit to ask for graduate, you have to meet the graduate criteria. For example, for PhD students, you need to have you need maybe 1 or 2 publications, or maybe some field, or you also need exhibitions, or maybe positive. It depends on the criteria for your study. Now on this page, we will fill the information for your results. First, we go to the after defense. So in the after defense, you fill the percentage of similarity form, turn it in. This is because you write the thesis in English, then you need to check the plagiarism using the turn it in. Maybe your supervisor can help you to check for this. And you fill the number here. For example, maybe 5%. And then you also attach the files, PDF file for the evidence. Okay. And then
ให้อัตโนมัติค่ะ
Okay.
เป็นอาคารวิศวะเป็น
For the percentage of similarity from Akalavisu, this autofill from the system. So you don't need to fill in this section. And then evaluation. So when you have the examinations, you got the results. Very good, good, pass or not pass. So you must ask the committee the results after defense. This is because you have to fill it here. If you don't know, you have to ask your advisor. Otherwise, you cannot fill here. Okay. And then this is the information.
ในการเผยแพร่วิทยานิพนธ์
So we ask you to allow us to publish your thesis on our system. So we have the institute intellectual repository to publish your thesis. So you have to allow and the article on the website. And then save. Okay, when you finish, you can go to research mapping. Research mapping is the information that tell other people about your thesis. For example, subject area, maybe mathematics. We have mathematician here. No, that's the team mathematics. Above. Okay. Then maybe choose something like we have class theory, discrete mathematics, and combinatory. Okay. And then add. And then you choose Thailand standard industrial classification. What for you? Do we have more?
หมดแล้วไม่ถึง
Professional, scientific, and technical activity. Maybe other service activity, education, maybe education. Okay, and then you choose agriculture and agricultural industry development. Something with education. If you don't have, you can choose 16 other, maybe write something for education. Next is the
อันนี้ไม่ต้องก็คือเลือก A ถึง E เนี่ยเลือกของข้อในข้อหนึ่งได้
okay. For choice A, B, C, D, E, you can choose one of these. Okay, then we choose ISC, International Standard Classification of Education. Okay, maybe education. No, maybe choose here. Okay. Education science.
เลือกได้เนี่ยค่ะ
Okay. And then save. Okay. When you complete, to fill the information, you can go to publication. Okay. At this time, you don't have your results. You don't have the publication. Maybe you can imagine some information here.
ก็จะเป็นการกรอกผลงานแรกค่ะในช่องแรกมันจะเป็นช่องแรกจะเป็นเรียลไทม์เสิร์ชอันนี้พวกค้นหาที่ไปตีพิมพ์
If you publish, if you have international publication, you can search here.
ไม่มีก็ใช้ชื่อคนไม่ได้ค่ะอาจารย์มันเป็นชื่อเจ้าของร้านขายเขาจะขึ้นชื่อให้อัตโนมัติ
So the name is field here. It is automatic field. So you cannot type. If you cannot search the publication from this menu, you can fill in the publication form. For example, here you can choose article.
นี่ค่ะก็ให้เลือกใส่ว่าให้ใส่เลขหรือว่าใส่ชื่อวารสาร
Okay. You can choose. You can fill ISSN or source name. This is for example. Can I have journal of fine art? So if you cannot find, you can contact us to add information, financial or something. Okay. Then you can see information, database name, label, country, and you fill the document type, article, publication title, the title of your study,
ที่เป็นตีพิมพ์
okay, and then the author name is your name,
อันนี้ใส่อัตโนมัติ
full page.
ถ้ายังไม่ตีพิมพ์ก็ยังไม่ดูหน้าก็ใส่ขีด
Okay, if you don't know the page, you can use the minus sign and the publish date.
วันที่หนังสือออก
If you got the acceptance letter, you can use the date that specified in the letter.
ยังไม่ตีก็จะใช้เป็นวันที่หนังสือออกตีพิมพ์ไม่ใช่ที่ตีพิมพ์
In case you have you publish your work already, you have the paper, you can use the date that specified in the article. And then peer review, yes. Say that you have to choose between accepted to publish. In this case, you have acceptance letter and or publishes. So in case publishes, you already have the paper and then the URL for the website.
อันใส่เป็น
So this is not mandatory to fill in this form. Next is the attachment file. If you like, you can add.
อันนี้ก็จะเป็นถ้า
We have to add.
เราต้องใส่ไม่อันนี้หรอเว็บไซต์เปอร์ในชุดไฟล์
You have to add the document because we like to see your evidence to ask for graduate.
กรณีที่เป็นดีทีเราจะแนบไฟล์
If you publish
อะไรนะถ้าเกิดว่าอันเนี้ยค่ะเป็นการกรอกสำเนาใช่ไหมคะการแนบไฟล์เนี่ยจะแนบไฟล์เป็นหนังสือต่อการตีพิมพ์วารสาร
Okay, if you choose accepted to publish, we want the acceptance letter here. If you have the paper, we like to see your article. So you choose, you have to attach the evidence that we have to check.
ก็ก
And
ดเซฟ
then save,
ให้มาเช็คที่ your publication
and then we can check at your publication. So here it is the summary, the information that you fill and on the page before for your publication. You can modify or you can delete if you like.
ว่าถ้าเกิดจะกรอกเพิ่มเติมในกรณีเป็นนำเสนอก็กรอกได้ค่ะ
If you want to add more, you go back to publication form and then you choose the publication form that suitable for your evidence, for example, conference or intellectual. Country, and then the label international peer review, yes, data published. They proceed as before. In this case, we like to see proceeding.
เร่งเราก็เป็นแบบไป
Okay, so you can attach the certificate from the conference and the proceeding from the conference
กดเซฟ
and then save. And then you check again. Unable to save the same publication title. I delete them. Save. Okay, and then you can check your publication. Mhm. Okay. And if you have more, you can do the same process.
ต่อไปเราก็จะไปแก้วิทยานิพนธ์ให้เป็นฉบับสมบูรณ์ฉบับเปิด
And the next step, we will go back to Microsoft Word to modify the complete version.
ฉบับเปิด
So we open, we start the Microsoft Word. Log in using your username and password. And again, you can choose the file that you like to modify. So usually we use the number one because the last version is and then download your file. So we download from cloud. We don't download from our own laptop. Therefore, we have to choose here, and then
ตัวแก้ไข
we can modify the text according to the comments from the committee. Okay, change the color or add more table. We need the table caption. Table. More table. Okay, and do same. We go to iThesis and table. So we have table 3. Modify the table caption and then bookmark. So this is only some example that we modify our complete list. Yeah. Okay.
จากไปนะคะเซฟผู้ข่าวค่ะถ้าเราแก้เรียบร้อยแล้ว
And then we go back uh, to save to cloud. Okay. In fact, we do the same process. Cancel. And then waiting a little bit until 100%. Cancel. We have more table, need more time. Okay. Now we have 5, 4. 4 4 times. Okay. The last version is at 1 o'clock. 1:29 is the last version.
จะไปส่งให้อาจารย์พิจารณาหน้าเว็บ
Then for the complete version, we will send to our supervisor, our advisor, to approve the complete version. And then you choose the last version at 1:29 and check the PDF file again. It is in fact the same process as before. Now it is more easier. And for today. After today, everything is gone. Okay. And then check plagiarism here. This takes several minutes. Right. You got it? you have the percentage for Ajami? Not yet. So I have 2.24. Okay, it's a good number. So we can check. If you feel that it's too much, too high, you can go back to the word and modify the sentence to avoid the pattern. Maybe I like this version, and then I choose this version to submit to my advisor. Save as complete version. Okay, now the complete version is appending. Now you can see the screen for your advisor now. So your advisor will get the email to notify that he have to read the complete version, and then he have to make the decision to for your thesis. If everything's clear, no more improvement, then he click approve the complete version and submit the results. And then now you can have the right, the green check for students. Tomorrow we have more. Now we have the right check for complete version. So at this step, you have the right check for proposal, draft, and complete version here. So it is finished.
ก็คือถ้าเกิดนักศึกษาจะเอาไฟล์ไปทำเล่มให้ดาวน์โหลดไฟล์ PDF จากใน Complete Version ที่ชื่อ Final
Okay, that's in case you want the paper version. You choose the final PDF here.
แล้วก็ดาวน์โหลด
You can download and go to the shop to make a book.
ก็คือถ้าไฟล์ที่เป็น Final มันจะมีบางที่หน้าปก
So final version, you can have the barcode here. This is for us to check your thesis.
แล้วนักศึกษาก็สามารถปริ้นหน้าอนุมัติไปให้อาจารย์ลงนามได้เลย
So you can print this page and send to the committee, to the dean, to have his side, and then submit this.
ใช่ค่ะก็คือเดี๋ยวพอเรียบร้อยแล้วเนี่ยเดี๋ยวเราก็จะเว้นเอกสารมาส่งพร้อมกับเอกสารของสเปการศึกษาต่างๆซึ่งเอกสารสเปการศึกษาก็เดี๋ยวเปิดใช้ดูแต่อันนี้เราจะเป็นเฉพาะหน้านี้หน้าเดียวที่จะต้องส่ง
So when you ask for graduate, we need this page with the side of committee attached with the GS. I think GS
form 4 ค่ะ
GS4, GS number 4. You send all document to our officer to ask for graduate. We complete for a whole process to do your thesis.
ก็หนูจะบอกว่าเอกสารที่ขอสเปการศึกษาเป็นอะไรบ้าง
Okay, maybe we start from the first. This is the request form for graduate. GS number 4.
บอกรายละเอียดทั้งด้านหน้าและด้านหลัง
So we have 2 pages. You have to fill all. And the side from you and also from your advisor.
ก็จะเป็นหน้าใบนำส่ง
Here is the example for the document for submission of complete thesis.
ใบนี้จะเป็นจากหน้าเว็บไซต์
So this page can print from iThesis.su.ac.th. So can I click submission? Here you have to download from this page. Submit together with GS number 4.
ก็เป็นออกมาแล้วก็ให้อาจารย์
And here you have the side from this is from you and this is from thesis advisor.
ก็จะหน้าอนุมัติมาที่บอก
This is the approved page.
แล้วก็อันนี้ก็เป็นสัญญา
This is copyright transfer agreement between you to university. Okay.
แล้วก็เอก
Design.
สารที่เผยแพร่ผลงาน
This is the evidence for public your the journal, the article, and this is the certificate in case you go to the conference and give a talk there.
เอกสารพวกปท.4 แล้วก็สัญญาโอนลิขสิทธิ์สามารถดาวน์โหลดได้ที่หน้าเว็บไซต์บัณฑิตศึกษาค่ะ
So all documents here for the form to
เอกสารปท.4 เอกสารของสัญญา
GS number 4.
ค่ะ
Is it not possible to download from IET?
ก็ในเว็บบัณฑิตศึกษา
So we have to download for graduate.su.ac.th. So here we have the form. Every form here for you in English. DS number 4. The request for graduate here.
ก็สัญญาลิขสิทธิ์
And copyright transfer agreement also here.
ในไอทีพวกเอกสารขอสอบต่างๆก็ถ้าเอกสารจบก็คือลงมาขอค่ะก็เมื่อได้เอกสารครบถ้วนทั้งหมดตรงนี้แล้วก็นำมายื่นขอสเปการศึกษา
If you have all of these documents, you can submit these at your faculty. After that, the document will transfer to us to check and process for your graduate. the graduation day is the day that you submit the documents at the faculty. For example, if you submit the document today, it's 18th of December, then you finish this today.
เรียบร้อยค่ะ
This is all for my congratulations.
เนี่ย
Any questions? So for the workshop today, we have the video, and we will tell you how you can buy it and check it later. Thank you for